Buenos dias. Buenos dias, mis amigos. Look at this beautiful sky. Nomás mira el cielo. Tan hermoso. It's Monday, es lunes. Día de trabajo. Para todos los veteranos, saludos. Muchas gracias por su servicio. Thank you very much to all the veterans for your service. You guys do a lot for our country and for our world. Estoy aquí en Puerto Penasco. I'm out here in Rocky Point. I came out to the Ranchito this morning and was just about to take off to go into town. I figured I'd do a quick live out here just to bring you guys up to speed. So it was bike rally weekend in Rocky Point. There was a lot of people in town. Thank you for coming out. And Rocky Point really enjoys the time that you guys are here, and the of course the economic the economic difference in Rocky Point during this weekend is tremendous. Not only do you help the local businesses, which is a big tremendous help, you also help a lot of the organizations that are out here helping people, because the funds that are raised are going to different people that help the community out here in Puerto Penasco. But it was, not only was it a beautiful weekend with a lot of fun and a lot of activity, but this year the security was totally different, which I found really, really interesting. And I guess it's because of the new president in Mexico, and of course our past president that has been concentrated more on security, which is really good to make people feel secure here. So I'm out here at the Ranchito, and let me flip my camera over here. Look at this beautiful sky though, and it's just awesome to be out here at the Ranchito. Me gusta mucho estar aquí en los ranchitos de Puerto Peñasco. Ya andamos preparando para abrir la oficina de bienes raíces aquí. Abrimos antes del COVID y durante ese tiempo no podíamos entrar y salir del pueblo. Tuvimos que cerrar la oficina y me concentré en construyendo unas casas. So we actually opened this office right before COVID. And then we had to close because we could not get in and out of town. And then I built a few houses, so I got busy and didn't concentrate too much on getting this office reopened. So now we're doing a lot of stuff out here at the Ranchito. Let me share something. Let me flip this over. So you see all these people that are leaving here, a lot of them are being escorted to the border. A lot of motorcycles that are leaving town are actually getting escorted to the border by these people here, the Policía Estatal, the state police. They've been out here all weekend, 24 hours, day and night, which is unusual because we've never had this. And I've been coming out to Rocky Point for 25 years. The rally has been, well, I'm thinking it's at least 18 or 19 years, if not more, that the motorcycle rally has been here in Rocky Point. So they've actually had the helicopter out here a few times, and they have a makeshift landing pad that they have right here. This whole area right here is all called the Pinacate, mis amigos. Beautiful sand dunes. And that area up here has got some tremendous craters, volcanic craters. It's an area that's highly recognized for the volcanic activity, the volcanic area out here. That back in the 60s, when Apollo went to the moon, they actually trained out here. There's an ejido, there's a property out here called John F. K. John F. K., our past president of the United States, was heading the program back then, and they would come to train out here at these volcanoes out here. So when you come out to Rocky Point, make sure to stop in. They've got an entrance here, maybe a few kilometers up the road. God bless you guys. A few kilometers up the road to get you up here. It takes about an hour from Ranchito to get up here to the craters. And that's another reason that we're opening up out here, is to have people, to give them more awareness of this whole area right here, because it's such a special area that a lot of people come to the beaches and to enjoy Rocky Point, but you need to also come and enjoy these other beautiful these other beautiful areas here in Rocky Point. So anyways, we've got the statales. Check it out. We got a whole lineup. And this is been going on all weekend. Check it out. So people that are concerned about security in Mexico, first of all, there's very, 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 very low crime here in Puerto Penasco. And when you have this type of support by your law enforcement agencies, man, that makes such a big difference. Really, really nice to see the people out here taking care of all the tourism and all the local people as well. So here's our ranchito, mis amigos. A lot of you guys know that we've got Rocky Point Donation Center out here. Centro de Donaciones de Puerto Penasco, Rocky Point Donation Center. And it's getting cold, mis amigos. So if you're coming out or if you're in Phoenix, we've got a drop point in Phoenix. We need blankets. Just like it says right here, Rocky Point Donation Center, drop off here. So when you're coming into town, we're about 15 minutes before you get into town. And we're right here off the side of the road, so it makes it really convenient for you to drop off donations. And so it says clothes, shoes, food, blankets, and toys. That's a lot of stuff that you can bring down, like toys for the kids, blankets. It's getting cold, so we need blankets, we need jackets, we need sweaters, we need socks, anything warm. If you got little space heaters, we can use that as well. By the way, these clothes and shoes and perishable foods and blankets and toys, these get dropped off here, and then we go out into the community and actually touch the world of the people that live here. So the kids and the families, and they really appreciate it. De veras lo necesitan mucho y lo agradecen mucho la gente aquí de Puerto Peñasco. So cuando andan viniendo a Puerto Peñasco, pasen por aquí y dejen sus donaciones o márquenme. También en Phoenix, tenemos lugares en Phoenix donde pueden dejar sus donaciones. Mucha gente anda saliendo, es lunes, es día festivo, so mucha gente se quedó hasta hoy y andan saliendo a Phoenix ahorita o a los Estados Unidos. Y de aquí vienen unas motos. All right, mis amigos, check it out. Just a great time to be out here. Love to be out here at the Ranchitos. And just so you know, I'm your real estate expert. These are some friends out here. By the way, we're doing tiny houses out here as well. Casas pequeñas, tiny houses for people that want to move to Mexico and maybe don't have that big budget where you're going to live on the beach or in front of the beach. So we're doing these affordable housing for people that are retired, that are tired of being in the United States or in other countries. And they know that Mexico is a wonderful place to live and it's affordable and your money goes a long way. So you may be on Social Security or retirement. You may have a house out in the USA and you've got some money tied up. You can buy one of these in cash and buy your piece of land. We'll build it on your piece of land and you can live debt-free and enjoy your time, enjoy the rest of your life here in Mexico. Also for all my young people, all my youngsters that love to come to Rocky Point, you know, you come out, you know, a few times a month, sometimes every weekend, or as often as you can because you've got friends and family out here and you love to come down to the beach and you just like to get away. I love being out here because I just, you know, I grew up in LA, big city with a lot of people and a lot of traffic, and a lot of air pollution. And then I moved to Phoenix. Phoenix was a small town. Now it's a big town. And there's a lot of people living in Phoenix. And I go to Phoenix and there's just so much traffic, so much congestion. And people are just like, there's a lot of people in the United States that aren't making it. There are people living in shelters. There are people living in the streets. And we're not only talking about, they say that there's a bunch of drug addicts in the street, which maybe there are people that are hooked on drugs, but there are a lot of people that are not. And you've got like I have a lady here in Rocky Point who did nursing for a long time in the United States. She cared for a lot of people. And then she was living in her car. Imagine, after all these years of work, she could not afford the rents and she could not afford to live in the United States. And she rented a place for me here in Puerto Penasco for a while. And then we got her a little casita and she's all hooked up. So here's a lot of people leaving Puerto Penasco right now, heading back to the States. All right. Yes. Easy. All right, there's all my amigos heading back to the United States. It's been a wonderful weekend out here. Check this out. Tiny houses. And my buddies are out here doing a spiral staircase. We have a little deck up on top. Just affordable housing in general. So if you want to build something out here, maybe you don't have a big budget, let me know and I'll be able to help you. If you have parents or families or friends that are retired, that are barely making it in the United States, have them call me and I'll take care of them out here in Mexico. I'm here in Sonora and Puerto Penasco. Check this out. Sales office, Oficina de Ventas, Rocky Point Realty, Bienes Raíces, Juan Sanchez, Juanito Sanchez, Johnny Sanchez for all my LA people and all my USA people, Arizona people. Real estate broker in Arizona and Sonora, Mexico. I'm here to serve you. So if you want to do business in Phoenix Metro, I'm also a licensed broker in Phoenix Metro. So we're going to do some food out here. This one's going to be a little restaurant. This is an official rest stop, by the way. This area right here that I'm standing on is an official rest stop for the state. And so people can come in here and they can use the restroom. And they're going to have some delicious food. We're going to have some Mexican food here. We're going to have some mariscos. And we're also going to have some homemade tortillas. We're going to have it set up where when you come into town and you want to take some mariscos into town, or you're going back to Phoenix and you want to take some mariscos back, we'll have them all frozen, ready for you, packed up, ready to go. Your tortillas de harina, so you can take back to the house, so you can take back to your families. So we've got Rocky Point Real Estate, Realty, and we got Rocky Point Donation Center. And we're going to have some food out here, and we're going to have some more businesses lined up. We want to do some tiny homes on this lot here. Just an exciting time for us here in Puerto Penasco. I thank God every day for my life. I'm so happy, and I'm so happy helping other people, either through real estate or investing, or through our Rocky Point Donation Center, or just being out here and enjoying the people in Mexico, because they're wonderful people. I just love to be out here. I love the United States, and I love Mexico, and I prefer to be down here just because there's so much more opportunity for so many people. There's our palapa, and there's our home out here at the Ranchito. We got a beautiful patio up on top. We got a gentleman that takes care of our property that lives up on one of the rooms upstairs. And the other room was our real estate office. Our real estate office will now be down here where our tiny houses are. This is going to be our restaurant. We just got our fresh water filtration system in. So a day at a time, mis amigos. So there it is. Policía Estatal. They've been out here all weekend. And the guy that takes care of my ranchito tells me they're out here all night, 24 hours, which was super. The road has been patched up, and a lot of people know that this road had a lot of issues in it with a bunch of potholes. And the new president is doing such a wonderful job. Our new mayor in town, he's doing a wonderful job. He just started, and I can tell a big difference con el nuevo presidente, el nuevo alcalde aquí de Peñasco. Ha hecho mucho en poquito tiempo que he estado aquí. So, pienso que estos 3 años que siguen va a ser una cosa muy, muy buena para Puerto Peñasco. My friends, saludos, Juanito Sánchez. Déjame darle vuelta. Buenos días. Saludos, Juanito Sánchez. A todos mis amigos. All my special friends out there. You know who you are. All my kids and my grandkids. My beautiful wife, Carla. Love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for us and for my family, for our family, and also for Puerto Peñasco, because Carla's highly involved in everything that we do, including our donation center. A special shout out to all my real estate people that are on my social media in LA, in Phoenix, and other states in the United States, other realtors here in Mexico también. I'm here for you. Anything that you need, you let me know. All my real estate people in Phoenix and LA, a lot of you have already invested out here in Rocky Point. Send me your clients. If you got people that want to come and do some investing, or buy a beachfront property, or buy a condo, or buy a ranchito, or a little casita in town, I'm here for you. All my special real estate people that are always out there helping people with their real estate needs and their housing, and getting a roof over people's heads, and just having beautiful memories with your family there in those houses. I've done it now. I've been a broker. I've been in the real estate business. This year will be like 35 or 36 years in total. I did 4 years in LA area, and this year will be 34 years for us in Phoenix. And I've been doing Rocky Point, Puerto Peñasco, 10 years as a broker, and 12 years actually building, because when I came out here, I was just building homes and then selling them, affordable houses, and selling them to the working people here in Rocky Point. Bueno, mis amigos, I know I talk a lot, sometimes too much, but anyways, remember us, Rocky Point Realty, Bienes Raíces, Sanchez and Associates Realty in Phoenix, Arizona. And okay, lost you there for just a quick minute. So here we are, checking out from Puerto Peñasco. There's our restaurant here right behind me.